Hi Reiki Rockets, I'm going to show you how to use your materials to make your own cave art. First you'll need a brown bag. You'll need some sort of drawing tools. So I have here some markers or pencils, maybe you have crayons or chalk. Or if you have some charcoal, this is from my fire pit outside. Got some really messy charcoal that I can actually draw with. And then I also went and I gathered some sticks and taped them together to make a brush. I also have some other just sticks that I can use that I'm going to try to paint with. If you have paint and you want to try making your own sticks, you can do that too. So we're going to start with the bag. Now this is a little bit loud, so hang on. I'm going to tear it open and lay it flat. I don't need this bottom piece anymore. I'm gonna put that aside and tear off the handles. And then the straight edges along the top and the sides, I'm gonna tear those too. So I don't want it to have any straight edges. What I wanna do is make it look kind of like a rocky texture, like the side of a cave. One more side. Okay. So I've got this big flat piece of paper now. I can lay it flat on my table and I can start drawing some symbols to tell stories about my life, because the cave paintings tell us stories about long ago, how the people lived long ago. So I'm gonna start by showing my family. Let me give you a different view here now so you can see what I'm doing. Sorry about my finger in the way. Let's see, I'm gonna start with some just basic stick figures to show the people in my family. Just my daughter's, she's actually taller than me. And then there's my son. But you can't really tell who's who in my family. So maybe I'll give myself some long hair. Long curly hair, wavy hair, and I want to smile. And then my daughter, she has curlier hair, but it's a little bit shorter than mine. And then my son, he has straight hair, goes to this side. We're all happy, smiling faces. Okay, let's see. I can show some clothes on us. Just some simple details. I could switch to a different color if I wanted to. Let's see. Maybe I'll switch and show a different color for each of us to show that we're different people. And then my son always has long sleeves on lately, even when it's hot outside. So I'm going to show him with some long sleeves and long pants too. Okay, now let's see, what else could I add? I could show a dog. We don't have a dog now, but we used to. And we really want another one. I'm gonna show some animals in my picture. The cave paintings had a lot of animals in them, so you can look at that. There's a worksheet attached to this lesson, not a worksheet, but some drawings, some pictures of different animals attached if you want to look at that for some ideas for animals that you can draw. Now if you have some sticks and some paint and you want to try drawing with that, you could. Maybe you want to make some other animals, or maybe you want to show some other things about your life, like your house, where you live, places that you like to go, things you like to do. Tell a story about your life. Just like the cave paintings tell stories about the Paleolithic people. Making a cat right here. Okay, so let's see. I made this brush. I wonder how that will look if I paint with it. Interesting. Now here's the charcoal. Let's see what the charcoal looks like. Oh, it's very crumbly and messy. Make sure you contain your mess somehow. Okay, now one of the cool things, the cave people, not cave people, but the Paleolithic people, they signed their names on their cave paintings with handprints. They would put their hand on and blow that powdery pigment all around. We don't want to blow any of that pigment, but maybe we want to grab a pencil or marker or some of that charcoal and trace our hands to make a handprint. What would happen if I did that with charcoal? Ooh, messy, messy. Gets a little bit of a mess there, but look at how cool that is. I can rub it around my finger too if I want. All right, better wash my hands before I touch anything. I don't want to get that on anything else. So after you've made your pictures that tell a story, let me just gently shake that off so I don't get charcoal everywhere, and your painting has dried, then you want to take that and crumple it up. So here's one that I did a little bit earlier. I'm going to just crumple it all up. Squeeze it tight. Smash it, press it on my table nice and tight, and I can open it up. And look at it, I get this like rocky texture. So you can make as many of these as you'd like. See if anyone else in your family wants to make one. And then what's really be fun is making a fort. If you like to make a fort, I used to love making forts with sheets and clothespins. Maybe you've got some pillows that you want to use, cushions, and then you can use clothespins or pins or clips, paper clips. Ask your parents for a little bit help with this. And you can put these up on the ceiling of your fort or on the walls and make it look like a cave. And if it gets really dark in there, you can get a flashlight and shine it. And it would almost be just like those boys that discovered the Lascaux caves years ago. Okay, have some fun with it. Share your work. Don't forget to share your work. You can take a picture and upload it and share it to the Google form that's attached to this lesson in your Google Classroom. Can't wait. Have fun.